Hello everybody, we were about to not be streaming tonight. I had already done 2 streams and I was gonna rest, but someone pointed me out to this. I want to thank the user Reese Anderson. This stream is happening because of you. This video is happening because of you. So thank you for that. Thank you for the more content that I really wanted, because I'm in the mood to stream tonight. So thank you yet again, Reese, for this thread. We are going to be looking at Chris Chan's reaction to the Sonic movie. Chris Chan finally buckled down and gave his thoughts on the Sonic movie, and he is not very happy about it. So, you guys, you've been making memes about this in my stream tonight. You made memes about this in my stream the other night. Now you'll actually get to see what Chris Chan's opinions are of the Sonic movie. I don't know if that's available on iTunes, that theme. But Chris says, I was not going to talk about this, but fine. Sonic the Hedgehog movie 2019. I have heard the numerous things about it over the months. Jim Carrey should not be Robotnik, period. Well, it's a good thing he's Eggman then. And even without the obvious bad vibes carrying I get from this live action thing. I have seen my fair share of live action from animated flicks. They usually don't work. I agree with you there, Chris. I think we're going to be agreeing a lot. Today. Even the crew from Sonic the Hedgehog 2019 movie admit they purposely want to mess this up. I don't think that was said at all. If someone can prove that was said, I'd be curious about that. I don't think they said they wanted to mess up the movie. I don't think they want their careers to be a failure just to spite you, Chris. I really doubt anybody goes and says, hey, I want to make a terrible movie just to screw over the audience. And yes, the 2 elephants in the room on this great misinterpretation of Sonic himself. The wrong shoes and the blue arms. The real Sonic himself and I are seriously not amused. Chris knows Sonic, and Sonic is not amused. He is letting you know that. He even stated himself. Yeah, Chris knows Sonic for sure. Isn't that right, Sonic? Yeah! Fucking Chris, why? Why do you have to keep pretending like you know fictional characters? You don't talk to Sonic. You've never talked to Sonic because he's not real. That he is beyond ashamed and embarrassed of this movie and all of the lack of appreciation of the original source materials as well. You could have just said you. You could have said that all as you instead of making it sound like Sonic was saying that. I don't think we needed to know that Sonic thought that because he's not real. Respect him in all respect him in this abolishment of a flick. If these movie people really want to sell me and everyone no, it's just you. You're not speaking for everyone, Chris. In general, get Sonic shoes and arm cooler. Now, I know I'm being an asshole. In Europe, that is how you spell color, but you are in America, Chris. You are going to spell things like an American does, or I will say cooler, right. Get Mike Pollock to play Robotnik, because change is bad. I don't want new people. Even though I haven't seen Jim Carrey, he's bad. Even though I don't know if the movie is even going to look bad, he's bad. It's a bad movie. And honor the past source materials in the story of this movie. So just rehash the games, that's what he's saying. Also, Sonic's overall appearance as portrayed, I can only forgive if they get his arms and shoes the right aside. The best way to portray Sonic in realistic way, I feel, is literally in either portrayal in the 2013 fanfic, I think you mean fan film, or this other Sonic movie image I found. That second one's a meme. I've seen that 3D model. I think that was used in Sonic World. But seriously, as it stands, I am giving Sonic the Hedgehog 2019 movie a total miss. Not even as a joke to watch it at all. So you're not gonna watch it. You're not gonna watch it, but you're gonna judge it. This is just like you and Sonic Boom all over again. If you're gonna hate on something, at least give it a chance. Watch it. I get not wanting to support it, but you could at least watch it illegally then. Bootleg it. Whatever. Just give the movie a chance before saying it sucks. And I'm not going to do anything like I ended up doing with Sonic Boom. He's saying that he's not gonna go around spray painting the arms of the posters. A tragedy. And I do not encourage anyone doing the mistakes I made back then. At least he's owning up to the fact that that was a terrible life decision. Sorry, there is a train going by. This is the glory of living next to a fucking train track. I'll read the comment section while I wait for this fucking train to go by. I think Jim Carrey would be the savior of this film, to be honest. I can't wait to see the movie. I just want to see how big and bright the dumpster fire is. It's so mean. Ooh, the chat just isn't giving this movie a break. They're not being nice. They're not being nice to this movie. I shall, however, stand for and with Sonic himself in boycotting and distantly protesting this 2019 movie. And while people have done this already with the original poster, my son is not a fan of the 2019 movie either, and respectfully wishes everyone to not eat like him. So Sonichu's offended, guys. Sonichu is triggered because you turned this poster into a meme featuring him. Chris is not self-aware enough to realize that they're saying that the Sonic in this movie is such an abomination that it reminds them of Sonichu. He doesn't realize that. And then I think this is the final post. And Rosie to this movie at all. Please, we stand with Sonic and his friends and family against the 2019 movie. Yeah, Sonic and his friends and family. His family being who exactly? I don't know. Movie, unless the crew actually shapes up and works harder to make the movie for me. I mean, make it full of love letters. An honorable type of movie to all of us. Now, normally I don't read the comments, but I think this one is necessary because I did that with my movie Insanity. I think we should read the comments. Ryan posted a meme, and it's the Sonic Twitter account saying, "Nigga, who the fuck is Christian? And why is he saying he's talking to me?" Sonic doesn't know you, Chris. That's a tough one to learn. The Sonic Twitter account just has no chill. Don't go pepper spraying any of the movie theater employees now. I hope Chris responded. Don't call anyone. You consider Sonichu your son? I'm done. Blue arms? So what? Who cares? Zapping to the extreme. And we see Christian, a buff, muscular Christian, hanging out with Sonichu on the car. Behold, the moment you've all been waiting for. Indeed. What are you gonna do? Pepper spray the guys and get banned from your local theater? I accidentally clicked off of it. That's how that's how hard I'm laughing at this. Also, you're not talking to Sonic. He's a fictional character. Let's get hypothetical here. Let's say that he is talking to Sonic. It would have to be modern Sonic because classic Sonic doesn't talk. That is a good point. And I think modern Sonic wouldn't care too much. You're right. Chris is still mad over the color of Sonic. Black children cries. We all knew it was gonna happen. If Sonic is embarrassed by the movie, why did he participate in it? Good question. If Sonic is real, why is he in the movie? Just a real good question there. I'm still watching it. I'm a hardcore Sonic fan as well. Good for you. Jim Carrey is a perfect Eggman, though. To be fair, Chris, haven't you yourself evolved and changed? Haven't you evolved and changed your looks drastically despite remaining the same inside? It doesn't always have to be a bad thing. Just something to consider. That is a good point, because Chris Chan is now Christine, so that is a good point to try to get to him, but he isn't going to care. He probably isn't even going to read the chat. Jim Carrey is the best thing about this train wreck, you are right. What are you... Oh, someone already said that. Oh, we're getting that comment a lot. Why don't you pepper spray some random theater staff? People want that to happen. When your biggest fan is criticizing you in your awesome movie and all you have to do is take it. Sonic is not very happy. He looks like a very sad boy, even though he has a smirk on his face. He is a very, very sad boy. This is illegal, you know. The poster leak was supposedly a working design. That isn't how he's going to look in the full release. That would be good if we can confirm that. What's wrong with Jim Carrey? That's a good question. I agree with this. You really shouldn't. I hope that's a meme. I might the movie out. I'm not reading the rest of your comment. I know, I just don't get why the producers who make these things go too far. We get people actually agreeing with Chris Chan. That's a shock. Well. Seems the psychopath. Psychopath. That's how you spell psychopath. It's psycho and path. Psychopath. Will never learn his lesson. You'll never learn how to spell. I knew you were going to boycott this shit movie. But we know that you'll walk into the Regal cinemas and destroy a poster and pepper spray people. Okay, so we get a lot of that. We get a lot of people saying he's going to get arrested. If you think Chris Chan is going to get arrested, type F in the chat. Just press F. I want to see how many people think Chris Chan's going to get arrested over this shit. Jim Carrey should be Sonic instead. Hi, Jesse. Evil yourself, Jim Carrey, might as well be the good thing to come out of this. Depends on what other celebrities will be in this. Finally, he commented on the film. I know, everyone's been bugging me about this. They're like, hey, what does Chris Chan think of the Sonic film? What does Chris Chan think of the Sonic film? Well, here you go. This is it. This is what Chris Chan thinks of it. Why shouldn't Jim Carrey be Robotnik? Not fat enough. Chris Chan commented, Don't go pepper spraying everyone at the theater because Sonic's arms are blue. Chris Chan has deeply learned his lesson. Literally, no one asked you. Jim Carrey should not be Robotnik. False argument. Okay, this will be it. Also, Sonichu is not your son. You did not biologically create him in the comics, nor did you biologically reproduce him. Humans, hedgehogs don't mix. Sonic would disagree with that. He fucked Elise and they are having a child. You're not gonna pepper spray any people, are you? And you shouldn't be abusing your mom, yet here we are. Harsh one. And then we got the guy who at me because he knew I wanted to talk about this because so many people kept wanting this. Well, guys, I hope you're happy. You got what you wanted. Chris Chan finally talked about the Sonic movie. If you guys like this stream, hit the like button. If you really like it, then share it. And if you want to see more content like this, then subscribe. I'm going to be doing Chris Chan related streams all for Christmas. Is Chris Chanmas, or if I can think of anything more clever like that, then I will. But we're doing Chris Chan stuff for all of December. I knew I should have announced that on the first video I did at the beginning of the month, but I guess now is a good time to announce it. We're doing Chris Chan stuff all month, so have fun. I know some people will do it in February because it's like Chris Chan's birthday. Nah, December is good for me.